Hi, I'm Extreme Retriever, linguist, founder from Lingua and Lingua Plus. Some time ago, while I was interviewing one of our guests at the podcast, I asked a question whether he felt, different emotions here in different languages, so how he was expressing them. And the answer was that he didn't have enough vocabulary to be angry in that language or to express some of strong emotions. And maybe this saved him from conflicts. Um, maybe, he just didn't need it because he never had an argument in foreign language. And it was quite interesting because I realized that a lot of people are in the same situation. And as you know, I talked a lot as well, like about emotions and language learning. And I would like to specify here that if you're learning a language and right now you're using different apps, right? So whether it's Membrise, whether it's Duolingo, whether it's Brainscape, or Rosetta Stone, like there's so many right now, right? Um, don't overlook emotions because if you are aiming at making friends in foreign languages, if you're planning to live in another country, you need to know basic stuff, meaning like how to say, well, an axe or a hammer, yeah, like hammer, yeah, in that language. Or if you're also planning to have deep, significant, like meaningful relationships in a foreign language, like people from other cultures, you also need to nail this stuff. And as you know, as we discussed, like in formal education, it's impossible. What you can do, you can work on this with your, teachers, your tutors, if they are, I would call it like psychologically savvy enough that they also can recognize their emotions and can help you, guide you, explaining, okay, so this is how you would, say like about like joy or when you are feeling surprised, what would you do? Would it be like different ways, like you've seen like across cultures that people react in different ways even when it's like ouch, oh, ah, yes, or it's not the same across languages, and you need to know how to express your emotions, what to say. And then of course, when you have strong emotions, um, as like studies say, some people switch to their native language because yeah, they have enough emotive vocabulary, like emotional words. So you need definitely to fill in that blank and learn those emotional words and being able to express your emotions in another language. How to do it, as I say, like you can start even without like feeling those strong emotions during sessions here with tutors, with teachers. But then when it's going to come to a real situation, you can try it out because first, when you are not very confident in that language, I mean, like with emotions, you can actually use it as advantage and being a little bit like slow response with reaction, but at the same time, you may feel a little bit detached. What a lot of multilingual people report that in a foreign language or in one of their foreign languages, they feel less intense when they are in sort of a conflict situation. And that's good when you're starting, right? Because then the more you try, the more you start living those experiences, those languages, like the foreign languages, the more you will feel, the more you will get connected emotionally in the language. And I think, yeah, it's super important because there are so many people, I think millions and millions of people who right now can speak quite well fluently, feeling comfortable talking about professional stuff. Yeah, maybe just like some general conversations, but they will never ever be able to talk about their emotions, about their feelings in their target language. And I think that's a big problem because, okay, now we have this big topic about empathy, and more, institutions, schools some countries start introducing classes on empathy. Like they start training children and teenagers on empathy, which is amazing. But how you go in to train somebody on empathy who has no vocabulary of emotions and feelings in their second language? It's a big problem. So really like curl up and ask you just pay attention to this. We at Amalingua work around it. We're also finding the ways how to help people to express their emotions in another language, in foreign language. And I really want to work more with teachers, like training teachers, how they can work with their students on emotions. That's what we are also like start saying with Lingua Plus. Well, I'd be happy to hear your thoughts, your experiences, your comments, because it's a very hot topic. And I think it will have an impact on society in the following years, because this is a way how we communicate across languages and cultures.